Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome back to another Football Manager video on the channel. This time, the first ever video I'm doing for Football Manager 2018. I've had a week to get used to the game, kind of understand what the new thing's about. And today I'm here to bring you a Football Manager top 10 FM, not wonder kids, but hidden gems within the English Football League that you should definitely look at trying to sign. Whether or not you've got money, whether or not you're in the Championship, or whether or not you're looking for somebody on a free transfer, this list is going to have everything that you need. So sit back and watch my top 10 players that you should definitely look at signing. So the first player on the list is David Brooks. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, then what have you been doing the last few years? This guy has just suddenly burst onto the scene with Sheffield United. He's 19 years old. And he's just such an unbelievable talent. He's just got no fear about him whatsoever. The moment he picks up the ball, he's instantly driving forward and trying to make things happen. But I mean, look at some of those stats. Physical attribute-wise, he is just absolutely quality. His dribbling, his first touch, his passing's good. His mentals are all at a really, really decent level. He is going to cost you a little bit of money to get a hold of him. But if you can, honestly, this guy is just going to be absolutely quality. David Brooks is the first one on the list. Next up, we've got Leonardo da Silva Lopez. Now, he was quite a good player on last year's game. Has come back from a bit of an injury in real life, but he's a very, very good player. 18 years old, from Peterborough, plays as a centre midfielder, but look at that versatility. I mean, this guy can play in any sort of position that you want him to. He is just going to be an absolute force on this game. Again, probably might cost you around about the 2 million sort of mark. But, I mean, again, he's just got an all-round attribute-wise. He's perfectly level. And at 18 years old, he's only going to get better and better. Go by him. At centre-back, we have Enzri Konsa. He plays for Charlton. You might be able to get him on a decent fee, to be honest. He's a very, very talented young centre-back. Is very comfortable on the ball, so he's going to be very, very good in terms of if you want to play, out from the back. But at 19 years old, again, physical attributes are pretty much already there. It's the mental side of the game he's going to have to work on. His composure and his concentration are not quite there, but he's got all the capabilities to be an absolute quality player, and you may be able to catch him for $1 million, maybe $1.5 million. But Charlton are not exactly in the best financial situation, so go and snap him up whilst you can. Next up on the list, Norwich fans will know plenty about this guy, Glen Middleton. He's currently sat in the under-23s. You will be able to pick him up for just over £1 million. And he's a left winger, full of pace, full of trickery. The stats for a 17-year-old, this is really, really impressive. He's very well-rounded in terms of his mentals, and his physicals are kind of just average. But he does turn out to be a very, very good player. If you can get him tutoring off a quality player, for example, like me, I've got an Arsenal save going on and I've got him tutoring off Alexis Sanchez. Honestly, his stats just go up and up and up and up without you even playing him. So if you stick him in a squad, he's only going to get better. Glen Middleton is another one. Again, another player who's been tearing it up in real life is Jordy Jones at Coventry. Didn't get played an awful lot last year when they were in some serious trouble. But now they're in League 2. They are relying a lot on this guy. He's their main outlet. He's scoring and he's assisting for fun down in League 2. Physical attributes very good. His dribbling is very, very good. He does need a lot of work done to him. Tutoring, training, all the kind of stuff. He will need a lot of match games. If you buy him for a big club, loan him out straight away. If you can buy him for somebody in the Championship, get him on your bench and start playing him in cup games. And he does get very, very good. Again, 19 years old. He's got all the time in the world to improve some of those stats. But Jordy Jones, honestly, in real life and on the game, this guy is going to go far. Callum Stiles, very under 23s at the moment. This guy made history in real life. He was the first player from the 21st century to make an appearance back in 2016. And he's now 17 years old. He's just signed a new contract with last season with Bury in real life. He's a centre midfielder who wants to get on the ball and wants to make things happen. But again, some of those stats are just insane for a 17-year-old, and he's only going to get better. And as he's at Bury, you should be able to get him for a pretty good price, maybe $500,000, 750 grand. He's currently wanted on the game by over 20 clubs, so that just shows you the demand that's got on this guy. tries killer balls often, plays 1-2, dictates the tempo. This, honestly, Callum Stiles is going to be quality on this year's game. If you're after a ball-winning midfielder, Jack Evans is your man. Blackburn, under 18s at the moment, not even anywhere near the under 23s or the first team squad, but look at those stats. 16 years old and he's got 20 for work rate, teamwork's up there, leadership, determination, bravery, aggression. He's a good tackler, has got good long shots, and his physical attributes are what you would expect of maybe an 18, 19-year-old. 16 years old. Honestly, I can't rate this guy highly enough. He is quality. Again, you get him tutoring off someone and you don't even need to play him and those stats just soar up. Go snap him up. I think he costs around about $500,000, so it's not too expensive. Just honestly, trust me, Jack Evans, future wonder kid. Free transfer available now. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his first name. Adu Pepra. He's recently been released by Newcastle. Used to be in the Man City Academy. But for a free transfer, this is a good player if you're in League 1, League 2, maybe Championship if you want to loan him back out. But again, tackling's marking is good. His mental attributes do need a bit of work, but his physicals are at a decent level. A left back can play centre half if needed, but again, free transfer. You can't knock that. This guy is going to be a very, very good squad player and a very, very good option if you're in the lower leagues of football and want somebody to go and sign him up. So snap him right now. Young centre back from Colchester, Cameron James. This guy, although he's 19 years old, he has got a lot of potential on the game, and he's only valued at 55 grand, so he will be available on the cheap. Again, I think he's going to need a couple of years of worth of development, so he won't be someone that you can sort of start and bring in straight away. But he's had a very, very slow start to his Colchester career. But you look at some of these attributes and he's very, very solid and very, very well-rounded as a centre-back. He will do the job and get it done properly. There's no messing around with this guy. But again, someone you want in a cheap, someone if you maybe League 2 kind of stand, League 2, League 1 rather, again, Championship. He won't make it in the Premier League, but he's a very, very good option and you will see his stats rise quickly, trust me. And finally, number 10, Leon Davies of Cambridge United. He's in the under 18s at the moment. Why? I have no idea. Could he easily walk into the Cambridge team right now? He is an attacking fullback. His dribbling and his crossing is good. Physicals are very good. And he's, again, just like nothing on there other than his corners is below 7. For a 17-year-old to have those kind of stats, he's just absolutely quality. Again, you'll be able to buy him on a cheap and develop him properly. He runs with the ball down the right whenever he can, gets forward whenever possible, plays short, simple passes, does not dive into tackles, brings the ball out of defence. If you want an attacking fullback to really bomb on and create some good opportunities for you from the wing play, this guy, give him a few years and he will absolutely perform for you. So that is my list of top 10 players. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the top 10. Are there any others that you think maybe I've missed out on? You know, there are a lot of players at the moment who are just bursting from nowhere. But leave me down in the comment section what you make of these players. If you sign them, let me know and tell me how well they actually did for you. Or if you're a fan of any of the teams I've mentioned and you know these players, let me know down in the comment section just how good they are, or have I just made an absolute massive mistake. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, all that kind of jazz, and I will bring you more FM content in the near future. You guys have been awesome. I'm DJam, and until we see each other next time, adios.